This is the most fun beach club pool we've ever been in. Went the wrong way, immediately knew we were scammed.
Would we say it's worth getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to see the sunrise there?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gutted. We are heading to Nusa Dua.
Hello and welcome to a new video. Today you join us in Nusa Dua. This is in the southeast part of the island of Bali. This is our first ever time here and wow, we are super impressed. But first, before we get into the island, we're going to sit down and grab some food and we're going to tell you about how we got scammed on the way here. You know you're in a posh place when they put the napkins on top of you. You don't get that in Canggu. Freebies. So yeah, as I was saying, let me tell you more about the scam. So we decided on the way from Canggu to Nusa Dua that we would take the toll road because it went across this beautiful looking bridge and it also cut the time down by like half an hour or so. Toll booth wasn't going to be that expensive. We rock up to the toll booth and I can see the sign clearly says 5,500 rupiah, which we'll put on the screen how much that is in pounds or pence because it's very cheap. So we get there, the policeman come over with a little bit of paper that said something in Indonesian and basically had two numbers on it which totaled 100,000. We were like, oh, well, it says 5,500 and we went back and forth for a little bit. But at that point, like, we had no other choice because there was loads of bikes behind us. We couldn't turn around because we were in this small little bike lane and so we had to pay 100,000. So we paid that to get in, immediately knew we were scammed. Got onto the bridge and then we turned left because the Google Maps was telling us to turn left. Nusa Dua was right and by that point we'd already turned left, so we went the wrong way. Had to come back onto the toll bridge again and pay again. This time around they didn't accept cash at this end and I was saying, well, at the other end you did accept cash, and then he looked a bit weird, so that's how we knew we definitely got scammed at the first part. Then we dropped up, they said it's contactless. I said perfect because that means we're not going to get scammed. I know exactly how much we're going to pay. Rock up with a normal Visa card. You can't use any normal card. You have to have this special toll booth card or something that obviously we don't have. And so they were like, well, we don't accept cash and you have to buy this card. To buy that card, it was 150,000. So I was like, I'm not paying 150,000 for that card. Luckily though, a lovely Balinese man behind us recognized the situation and just tapped his card for us. Didn't accept any cash in return either, and we just got on the toll booth for free that time. So we got a little bit of karma back on the toll booth, I think. So anyway, we're here now in Nusa Dua. Food's just arrived. It is unbelievable, this place. It looks lovely, but we're going to show you more around in a bit after we eat this food. So cheers. So we have just finished lunch and now you've heard all about how we got scammed. But we are now walking along the promenade, I guess, that runs all the length of Nusa Dua beach, and it is just hotel resort after hotel resort after hotel resort, and they all look incredibly nice. There's not one noise at all of vehicles, mopeds, nothing. Totally different to Canggu, yeah, that's for sure. But it is just really peaceful, full of holiday makers, obviously, because that's what it is, just holiday resorts. We've picked a really good day to come as well because the weather is just lovely. The biggest reason why we came here was because of the beach. The sand in Canggu just is dark and black and it's not that comfortable. But down here, as you can see just behind us, the beach is lovely and the sea, they put some breakers out. So the sea breaks a lot further and it's just completely flat in the bit that you can swim in. So yeah, it looks like a magical place, to be honest.
We have found this really cool beach club amongst all these resorts. I actually think it's part of the Sofitel group. It's called the Manger. It's open to the public, so we were just walking along. It's got 2 pools, it's got cocktails. There is no minimum spend. So we've got these super comfy beds, no minimum spend. So far I've had a mocktail, Tom's had a beer, and the best part is it has a ball pool, like, you know, like a ball pit. It has a ball pool. Have a look at this.
Well, that was the best goal we've ever got.
I just think it's so crazy. Like, obviously, we're in Bali working and we're spending our day off like this. Like, we wouldn't be doing this at home. It's just, it makes you feel quite grateful, don't you think? Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So we've had a really, really lovely day. We have chilled in this area all day. I mean, what is it, like 7 o'clock now? But
Even a
yeah,
little bit later than that now, but it has been amazing.
yeah.
Nusa Dua is incredible. I never thought Bali could be so like resorty and so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, Bali's lovely, don't get me wrong, but in terms of how modern it is, how clean it is, how upmarket and sort of like kind of posh, I guess.
Yeah.
It is. Everything seems so nice. There's fire shows on the beach. There's people getting married on the beach. It's crazy.
We walked
This
past
place
two
is so
weddings.
nice. Yeah, 2 weddings. This place is so nice. And I'm gutted we didn't come in 2022, but we are definitely going to be coming back. And maybe we should stay here for like a few days or something.
Anyway, now we're going to head back. We're going to find some food, and then we're going to find a bar where we can go and watch the Olympics, because we have seen none of it at the moment.
Yeah, so we've got an hour and a half ahead of us though before.
Hopefully no scams this time.
Yeah, fingers crossed, we're not going on the toll road. See you in a bit. So happy birthday. 30 years old, wow. You can do it, Bruce.
I think I'm down. Morning, it's 4:30 in the morning. Let's go and watch the sunrise.
Good morning, we have made it to Ulu Danu Beratan, I think it's pronounced, the temple that we were coming to in the mountains in North Bali. However, we missed the sunrise.
Oh, I'm gutted. We got up at 4:30 and I don't know, we just looked online and I thought the sun was starting to rise at 6:30 and it took longer than we thought to get here, so we completely missed it. But we've decided we're going to do a take 2 tomorrow morning instead. We're going to go back, we're probably going to have a little nap, and then Tom is getting his second tattoo.
We might not have made the temple on time, but on the way back down, we have seen this incredible view. So at least that view makes this 4:30 a.m. wake up time a little bit more worth it. So we are here outside Quiet Ink Tattoo Studio for my second ever tattoo. This one's a little bit more meaningful than my other one. Today, August the 4th, is my granddad's birthday. And last year my granddad passed away, so this is his first birthday without him being here. So in memory of him, I'm having a little bit of wording tattooed on my arm in his very own handwriting that I managed to get from a letter that he wrote to my mum over 10 or 12 years ago now. So he's got really nice handwriting, so I think it will look like a really nice tattoo. The guys have already drawn it up for me a couple of weeks ago, and now we're here to get it on his birthday, so let's go.
And he's done. Super speedy.
Exactly. So yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty small tattoo, but it says "Mind how you go" if you can't read it. And this is something that my granddad would always say to all of us. When we'd leave the house, he'd instead of saying goodbye, he'd say "Mind how you go." So it's a really nice kind of memory of him, and I've deliberately got it here next to my watch hand. So every time I kind of look at the time, it reminds me just to mind how I'm going at that point and make sure I'm not in a rush and stuff like that. So yeah, and it's obviously a nice memento on my granddad's birthday today as well. I'm really happy with it. Facial time. Good morning. It is 4:30 in the morning and it is take 2 of trying to see the sunrise. I can't even open my eyes right now.
Good morning, we have made it on time and it is so much colder than what it was yesterday, and we think it's because there's no clouds, which means it's going to be an even better sunrise than it was yesterday.
It already looks like it's coming up to be amazing.
Yeah.
So
but it is freezing. If you're planning on coming here, bring lots of layers. I mean, I've got a whole like gym set on underneath this tracksuit and I'm still freezing cold.
We are also the only ones here.
Yeah.
Again, there's no one here at sunrise. Oh my god, it looks crazy.
In Bali, there's over 20,000 temples, and this particular temple is a Hindu temple that dates back to the 17th century. As you can see, this temple is sat on a lake. The lake is called Lake Beratan, which is the second largest lake in Bali. This temple was built in dedication of goddess Danu, and in Balinese, Danu means lake. She is the protector of the lake, and local legend says she's meant to bring fertility and prosperity to all surrounding areas. The temple has 4 different buildings. Each building represents a Hindu god.
So as we said earlier, we have this whole place to ourselves right now. Nobody bothered to wake up as early as we did to come and see the sunrise. However, this place in the afternoon gets absolutely packed. So this is definitely the best time to visit.
Right, so final thoughts then. I think it was lovely. I think it was a really calm, serene place to be.
Yeah.
The gardens are absolutely beautiful. The temple's beautiful. Would we say it's worth getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to see the sunrise there?
I think so, because it's one of the temples that's famous in Bali and it's beautiful at sunrise if there are no clouds, which we're very fortunate to have today. So yeah, I think it's worth it. I do think that we've done sunrise at another place in a few videos ago where you could actually see Mount Batura and other mountains as well in the distance, and that for me was a lot prettier. So if I had to just choose one sunset, I think that would be it.
Yeah, I think you don't actually see the actual sun, you just see the sky changing colours just because of the mountains. It takes a while for the sun to actually come up. However, I do think it's a good time to come because, as we said before, all the tours come here a bit later on in the day and they come for sunset, because I think it's quite nice for sunset as well, but you'll then find it super busy. When I was reading about reviews before coming here, a lot of people said in the reviews that it's quite a lot of like a money making scheme. You go in and everything costs extra. However, coming here at this time, none of those things were open.
I didn't notice that at all.
Yeah, so we didn't notice it.
We're going to head back now for a nap. We've got about an hour and 15-minute ride all the way back down the mountain. We won't bore you with that. So join us next week when we take you guys on a day in the life here in Canggu, Bali as a digital nomad. So we'll see you then. Drop us a like, give us a comment, hit the subscribe button because we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.